Okay, so Joe Biden has become the president, what, 34th, 43rd, something? Okay, whatever, president. At the age of 78, nearly going to be 80, okay? I'm not very good with numbers. So this old man, who is nearly 1 foot near the grave, has become the president of supposedly the most powerful country in the world. I'll give you my thoughts about it, and I'll also give you my thoughts about Kamala Harris. Now, I'm giving my perspective as an opinion. I'm not an political expert, and I'm pretty sure neither are you. But you have an opinion, I have an opinion, so let's exchange opinions. And feel free to comment down below where I'm wrong, because I'm also learning just like you. And one media will say bad things about Joe Biden, one media will say good things about Joe Biden. So I'll just take a balanced view and you can tell me where I'm right or wrong. Okay. So first things first. Now Joe Biden has been a political candidate for his whole life. He has dedicated his entire life to politics. He has been a public figure. And this has been his dream, and eventually achieved the dream. So congrats to him. That's a remarkable achievement. And he did it before he would die, before his old age. So nothing but respect and kudos to him. However, I want to give you my opinion on certain policies and procedures, certain actions he has taken. Now, first things first. Joe Biden is nearly 80 years old, going to be 80. You seriously think that he is taking charge of the situation? You seriously think that an 80-year-old man who literally broke his foot while playing with a dog, who's so frail, who's so weak, who was Obama's tail, when Obama used to talk, he used to just stand there, no noise, just stand quiet, like a mannequin. A person who never opened his mouth, who was a yes sir for Obama. All of a sudden you think he's become a leader? Almost all his speeches are written by script writers, and all his speeches are approved by a group of people who are focused on policy. Anybody can read from a teleprompter, which Biden is doing. So Biden is reading from a teleprompter. Biden, being so old, he's not taking, it's not his decision. He is, in my view, a puppet. He will be told, listen, do A, B, C, D. And the reason for that is because of this. Just do it. He will say, okay, fine. And he'll go stand there and he'll yak, 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 repeat like a parrot. In fact, did you see when Joe Biden was elected, or when he was selected as the president, what he was doing? Oh, running. He was running to show, I'm not old. I can still jog, run. And then he broke his foot. So, such an old man who even if he jogs like this, he breaks his foot. You think such a weak person will take a leadership stand and say, this is who I am? He'll just follow instructions, okay? So, first thing, let's get one thing clear. Joe Biden is a puppet. He's not going to make any decision on his own. See, Donald Trump at least had the balls to not be an ass kisser, not be a people's pleaser. I don't agree with all Donald Trump's policies, okay? I definitely think he made a fucked up blunder, massive blunder. You can check my previous videos. With the mistake that he did in his communication, we will fight, and people can take that into different ways. There is a rumor or theory that these protesters were, well, allowed to go in. I saw some clips floating around. These people who were, even this guy with the horns and all that, the cop was telling, okay, but don't desecrate the place. You can walk there, take photographs. Some of them were taking selfies. And I even saw one video where they opened one of the back doors and said, please peacefully come this way. So the media is only focused on the hardcore, the fights. They have not focused on the peaceful stuff. And this is how media works. It will not sell if you show the peaceful side of things. It sells if you show controversy. Okay. So now, so Biden is this mellow, people's pleaser, ask you say. In fact, you know, I used to love Obama. When Obama came, I thought it'll be something new. I loved his communication skills. I still do. Thinks he's a great communicator. But he's a two-faced, absolutely two-faced leader. Very simple, very simple. See, now, for example, so many people are so happy that Biden lifted the Muslim ban. Okay? At least use your common sense. At least do a little bit of research. Just search. Okay. Donald Trump explicitly said Muslim ban, but he still went to meet Saudis. He still went to meet the Qataris. He welcomed UAE. Okay. He at least had the peace between the Middle East forcefully by twisting their arm. Fine. What did Obama do? Just search, Google search how many people Obama deported. You are complaining about the border wall, right? You're complaining about, oh, Donald Trump separated mothers from children and all that. Just Google search, check independently, not any particular news. Check how many people Obama deported. Check how many illegal immigrants he bundled up and sent it across the border. Check his record on Guantanamo Bay. Those are Muslims, right? What did he do? He said he is going to close it down. Did he close it down? In fact, Donald Trump had how many wars against Muslim countries? Obama had how many wars against Muslim countries? I mean, you need to use a little bit of common sense. Oh, he has lifted the Muslim. See, look, saying, anyone can say, oh, we have lifted the Muslim ban. Hey, doggy, you're my everyday friend. Come. You're my everyday friend. Come. Okay. He's my everyday feature. You can see him, no? See, namesake. People can say a lot of things on namesake. Like, for example, I can say, like, for example, in India, they say, no, we treat all Indians as brothers and sisters. Then why does India have such a high case of rape if everyone's brothers and sisters? See, lip service anyone can do. Let's say, for example, BJP government can say that, no, we love Muslims. We will treat Muslims equally. But then the implementation is something else, right? So even USA can say, we have lifted the Muslim ban. Do you think they are all of a sudden going to change their policy and welcome, oh, come, all Muslims come? Man, you are a fool to believe lip service means anything. Now, I'll give you a very simple thing, very simple example. Okay. Now, Donald Trump said, okay, I'm not going to be there for the Paris Climate Accord. Donald Trump said, okay. Biden immediately, first thing he did is sign the Paris Climate Agreement. Please explain to me what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck any country is doing in the Paris Climate Agreement? They are making all these laws, all these rules. Okay, carbon dioxide will be cut by so and so percent. Renewable sources, so much, so and so percent. Who is actually doing it? The majority of the world is still going with fossil fuels. Tell me, where is renewable energy? Have you done research on renewable energy? You know these wind turbines? Do you know how much money it takes to manufacture one? Do you know the wear and tear on each one? Do you know the replacement cost on each one? Do you know how much money it takes to have an engineering team to maintain that? They realized, all these countries realized, better than having these wind turbines is just going with fossil fuel. Here's my simple question to you. How many countries? Bye-bye. How many countries? Here's my simple question. How many countries are doing wind turbines, solar energy? How many? See, the Sahara Desert is nothing but sun. Why isn't the whole Sahara Desert filled with the solar panels? Why? Why are countries which have full sun and heat, why are they not 100% solar? Common sense. Why Elon Musk solar city failed. See, do a bit of research, man. Instead of just simply jumping like an idiot. Oh, Paris climate agreement. Oh, renewable energy. Oh, Muslim ban, Muslim ban. Hey, Muslim ban. Even when Obama was there, how many Muslims had to be frisked and checked, and how much of problems they had to go through? Just Google search, nah? You guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. Just, oh, Biden, hey, Biden. Just what you do is look at your grandparent. Look at your grandparent who's 80 years old. And just look at that, your grandparent who's 80 years old, and ask yourself, how much can this person make decisions independently? How dynamic the person is? How active the person is? A person at 80 will always, what do you think I should do? Okay, in fact, let me ask you this. Now, I'm pretty sure you must have seen Biden's videos of him putting his nose and sniffing a girl and sniffing someone else's wife and touching the waist and all that. Okay, I'll agree with you if you tell me, Loy, it was taken out of context. Fine. Maybe he was doing it out of a friendly thing. But now here's my question to you. If Donald Trump was busy sniffing other female, putting his nose and touching in different areas, wouldn't you make a big ruckus out of it? See, he's a fucking pervert. So then Biden is doing the same thing, right? In fact, let me ask you a better question. If somebody came and did that to your daughter or your wife or your sister, just some family friend or some person is busy sniffing, and wouldn't you feel, man, there's something wrong with this guy? He's really, something is wrong with him, really wrong. He's either a pervert or, because you don't do that. You don't do that. That too on a public fucking platform when all the cameras are looking. It is not appropriate by any standards. Please explain to me, where is it appropriate? Like, one of the interviews, he went and touched the girl on her face and she moved her face. Where is it appropriate? I mean, if I was meeting someone in public, I'd keep my hands to myself. And especially in a country like America where you can get sued left, right and center. It's common sense. Stop using a fucking bias to justify. If someone had done that to my daughter, fuck, I would be like, this guy's a fucking pervert, man. So where is it okay? Okay, now, next one. Biden says America is going to take the leadership role. It's going to claim its, position at the head of the table as a leader of the free world. Fuck you, man. What? Fucking head of the table. You first sort out your shit in your own house. Fix your own fucking country. Your country is in a total fucking mess. Unemployment is way fucking high. You have COVID, which is lamb blasting to record levels. Okay? So many people are fucking dying. You're not able to give the virus properly. You're not able to control your population. You're not able to stop the civil unrest. In fact, even your own fucking inauguration, you had more people, more army, more protection than a fucking war. A country that is so badly fucking broken, you can't fix your own fucking house and you're going to fix the world? It's like me having marital problems. My children are not behaving properly. My wife is not listening to me. I'm fighting left, right and center. And then I come out and say, I'm going to help sort out your marriage problems. I'm going to teach your children good values. You'll be like, first fix your fucking house, man, then fucking talk. And look at the stupidity of US. Every 4 years, a new guy comes and changes the policies. What Iran said? Iran said, your peace treaty and everything is meaningless. When tomorrow somebody else comes and becomes the president, you will reverse back on all your promises. So your fucking promises are worthless. See, Biden is going to reverse, Paris Agreement and the nuclear deal. Nobody is going to fall for it because they know it's worthless. The European Union is not going to fall for it. China is not falling for it. Russia is not falling for it. Okay, and you're claiming that, we'll take the place head of the table. Who the fuck gave you the head of the table? You were only head of the table because that time you had all the fucking nuclear weapons and you had the technology. Today, every country has the same. India has equally good. China has more better. Russia has even better. In fact, here's my open challenge to you. If US was the head of the table and if USA was leading, do you think US would put the sanctions on China? US is threatened by other countries' progress. US is afraid of China. And that is why it's putting sanctions. See, China focused on bringing out 5G. Did US bring? No. China bought. China, Samsung, Huawei, they were succeeding with new technological development. They were becoming the leaders. What was US doing? Sitting on its fat ass and eating junk food and you know what? Total fucking mess. And because they couldn't control competition, they destroyed it by trade war, sanctions. And they were very happy. Oh, we are terrorists. Iran is terrorists. Venezuela terrorists. China terrorists. Putin, what? Russia. Oh, they are terrorists. Why? Only USA is the saint. USA is a gem, a darling. USA is the hero. Because in Hollywood movies, USA is a hero, right? So in real life, they are a hero. Oh, they are not spying on their citizens. Oh, they kicked out Edward Snowden. Why? Because he's a bad guy. They want to bring Julian Assange back to US because Julian is a bad guy. USA has done nothing to him. Oh. Come. See this. This is like USA. This is USA. Come USA. How are you? Okay. This is like USA. You know, USA is like this. Come. Finish. USA is gone. This is USA. All big noise. See, look, USA is a bully. Okay? It's trying to regain its past glory. The US dollar being powerful. Today, it's slowly losing its grip. Anyone who challenges USA's power by competition or any other means, they will try to destroy. In Olympics, Russia has been banned as doping. You think none of the US athletes dope? Huh? Simple question. You think none of the US athletes dope? You think all the American athletes are clean and they've never taken steroids? Carl Lewis never took steroids. Only Ben Johnson took. Come on, man. See, the problem is, no, when you're biased, you'll just believe whatever shit you want to believe. Like, for example, ask a Muslim, is Islam true? He'll give you all the examples why Islam is true. Ask a Christian, is Christianity true? He'll give you all the reasons why Christianity is true and all other religions are false. Ask any particular religion, like ask Hindus about cow god and drinking cow urine. He'll give you scientific evidence and links. So there is always a bias to want to prove, oh, I'm right. So in USA will give you all the examples why USA is great. USA has the highest fucking deficit in the world. Trillions of dollars. You're not able to maintain your own budget. You're not able to clear off your own loans. The housing bubble crisis started with you. Your corporate greed which is there, Wall Street which is there, all this shit which is there. You first fix your own fucking shit and then you claim your leadership. See, you can't claim. You have to earn it. It's like I was the CEO of a company. I decided to leave. Then I fucked up my life. And now being half a drug addict, half a loser, being a bum who's on loan, I want to take, oh, listen, okay, I'll take the position of CEO again. All of you, follow me, respect me. In Olympics, US is the only country that has its flag that doesn't bow. All other countries, Russia, India, China, all bow their flags out of respect to the host country. US only lifts its flag like a fucking erection. Why? Who the fuck asked you to be so great? This is stupidity, man. This is fucking bullshit. The problem is only because US has these nuclear warheads and weapons, you know, countries are bowing down. But deep down, they have the fucking hatred. They're like, they just know that it's a fucking joke. Now this joke is going to continue for some time. But I'll tell you this, Russia, China, Iran, all these other, in fact even Asia Pacific countries, they have realized US is nothing but a fucking joke. In fact, I just found out a video where if you see the world map, it shows US is really big and Russia is really small. But if you check the accurate world map, US is very small compared to other countries. Africa is super big. Just don't believe a word I say, just research. The actual map which we have been taught in schools shows US is really big, Africa is small, Russia is small. But if you see the actual correct world map, US is small, Africa is very big, Russia is even more bigger. US tries to force feed people into believing it's great. Hollywood movies likes to force feed to believe it's the American soldier, Rambo, Arnold Schwarzenegger, it's the American forces, it's the CIA, FBI. They are the heroes at the end. The bad guy is China. The bad guy is Iran. The terrorist is, any other country. That's why in Rocky, he beats up what? Russia. That's why Rambo, he fights with China. It's always the bad guys are Muslims or the terrorists are Muslims. The good guys are always Americans. Okay, and now we come to Kamala Harris. A joke of the century. Kamala Harris. Here's my question to you. On what basis was Kamala Harris chosen? What basis? You think out of merit? Let's have a look at Biden's strategy. Biden's strategy, he wants to promote diversity. So what he has done, just for namesake diversity, he has employed black Americans, ladies. He has had a full lady cabinet or something. He has had a black guy in one place. He has a Latino. He has had a Mexican. In fact, the biggest joke was he had a transgender person as a medical advisor. A person with a gender issue, a gender problem, mentally and emotionally, is now a medical professional. Now, this is what I believe. I'm not hating on anyone. You should be selected based on your credentials, based on your competence, not based on, okay, can we have a Muslim representative for this seat? Can we have someone Hindu for this seat? In fact, there was a news that he has chosen the highest number of Indian Americans. And all the Indians, oh, India, India, India. I'm an Indian passport holder. I didn't find anything great with that. I don't care if it's Pakistani. I don't care if it's African. I don't care if the entire panel is white. All I care about is competence. Is the right person for the right job. I don't want one of my persons to be representative for what the fuck. No, it's not the color of my skin should be there. No. Competence. It should be like India. Why do you think India is so fucked so many times? Because they have, quotas for scheduled caste, quotas for untouchables, quotas for, from this region, this country. It's not based on competence. It's based on, our religion should get one representative. Oh, fuck all. Now, just for the namesake of fucking diversity, they have diversity. Now, they had this 22-year-old girl, something, who read a poetry. Fine. Nothing against children showing their talent. But what the fuck is that supposed to do? What the fuck is a poem supposed to do? What the fuck is, oh, you got one small girl. Oh, wow, wow. Oh, she's a black girl. Oh, she's African American. Wow, 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 wow. And why the fuck do we still use the term African American? You're fucking American. You are still differentiating people based on the color of their skin and highlighting this. Oh, black. Oh, she's black. Oh, she's Latin. Then how do you stop racism, man? When your entire fundamental is, your achievements is based on racism. We chose a black one. We chose a Latino. Why don't you get rid of those terms? What fucking African Americans, even today, you're still quoting African Americans. It's American. Why is it Indian American? Why is it Mexican American. You're keeping the race card alive to show your progress. Then you're crying racism. My question to you is, what the fuck is a poem supposed to do? I can write a poem. I can talk some nice words. Today's generation who are good for nothing, only giving their opinions and creativity in literature, but zero achievements. Case in point, Greta Thunberg. What the fuck is she good at? Only lecturing. You adults, how dare you? How dare you? Oh, what the fuck did she do? Just lecturing people, right? Okay, shut down petrol, shut down industry, shut down everything. Okay. But then, you think this small girl is talking from her own accord? No, someone put a key up her ass and, okay, click, 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 click. She keeps repeating like a parrot. You think there is no political party behind her? You think there are no adults, putting mentally in her brain? Now that she's 18, the novelty has worn off. Before it was a small girl that was like, wow, oh, so great, so brave. Now it's become boring. Now she's old news. Now nobody will give a fuck because she's an adult. And anything she says can be held against her legally. So now nobody's going to fucking take her seriously. And she has to be very careful. In fact, I challenge you. Let her go to a press conference by herself, alone. It'll never happen. All the questions are curated. Now, she will not go alone. What are her credentials? What are her expertise? Just being a fucking, oh, I'm an activist. How many activists are there? Transgender, Black Lives Matter. And see, here's the thing. Now you're talking of what? QAnon and Black Lives Matter. Who is the head of these organizations? Nobody. Nobody is the head. So, for example, today I can join Black Lives Matter. Tomorrow I can join QAnon. After that I can join Proud Boys. And since there is no way to differentiate which organization I'm joining, I can literally join the organization and cause damage. Let's say, for example, I join a Black Lives Matter. I put on their t-shirt. I can set a store on fire. I can rob someone. And then they'll say, oh, Black Lives Matter robbed. So how do you know Donald Trump's, that chaos that took place, it was not some anti-Trump guy wearing their shirt and doing damage. Now they're saying what? They try to rob Nancy Pelosi's laptop to sell to Russia. You need some brains to think. A laptop that has national data which can destroy a country. It's easy to access it, it's easy to open it, it's easy to take it. There's no tracking device, there's no lock feature. I mean, your own Gmail account, if you put in the password, just a Gmail, 3-4 times wrong, it goes locked. Nancy Pelosi is such a powerful lady's laptop. It's so easily accessible that you can take, and there's no tracking device. Come on, man. Oh, they try to assassinate lawmakers. Oh, wow. They try to assassinate. That data was really... Those people who made protests, they're hillbillies, whatever. They just want to make some noise. Yeah, and just take a social media moment and show off to their friends. Remember, the actual terrorists will never make noise. An actual dangerous person will never brag. You are just idiots to believe this. And then Kamala Harris is Indian. In an Indian village, they are putting up posters. Kamala Harris is from India, la 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 la, we are in. They are putting a poster, they are putting her photo, they are putting garland. She doesn't even fucking acknowledge you, you fucking idiots. She has never said, I am from India. She is a proud fucking American. It's like an Indian team scored some, cricket team scored some great victory. I'm in Thailand. All of a sudden, oh, India, I'm India, I'm Indian. Oh, India did something. What the fuck have I done to take credit for it? It kind of reminds me, of when I was in Dubai, when I was part of this Toastmasters. Toastmasters is a non-profit organization. When I would do something great or achieve something great, this particular club, it was called Dubai Chapters. Okay, it was called Dubai Chapter. They would say, we are D-Chap, means Dubai Chapter, D-Chap. So whenever I would achieve anything great, they would say, oh, but he's a D-Chap. Loy is a D-Chap. And they would take credit for it. But when I would do something scandalous, like I had multiple girlfriends, they would never say D-Chap. They would never take credit for it. Why? Because it was a matter of shame. So taking credit when someone achieves something is stupid. Tomorrow if Kamala Harris is arrested for crimes, if she has done something bad, you think that Indian village is going, oh, Kamala Harris was born here, we are part of Kamala Harris? No. People are stupid. So bottom line, what I want to tell you is, Joe Biden has just taken over office one day. He has signed 100 or 200 fucking new, laws or whatever. It means jack shit. We need to see how is he going to fucking repair the economy. We need to see how is he going to fucking solve his own fucking crisis of the COVID virus. We need to see first what is he going to do to ensure employment. First you fix the shit in your own house, then you talk about. Now, I can assure you one thing. Obama's policies was participating in wars, destroying other countries. In the name of peace, they destroyed other countries and they brought in American forces, and they only took part to have a war where there was oil. Where it benefited the US, they took part. We all know this. So now let us see how many wars he's going to participate in. Let's see how much of spying does he do. Let's see how much of bullshit, all these, we'll stop the border walls, we'll allow Muslims to come in. Let's see now how much improvement is going to be there. Biden and Kamala Harris hated each other to the point where they're exposing each other's dirty laundry. And now you think they have become suddenly best friends. Everyone knows Kamala Harris holds the balls. Joe Biden is the puppet. Everybody knows it. Why are we acting like, oh, new leadership, oh, dawn of a new leadership. Dawn of my ass. The only leadership is Kamala Harris's balls are on Joe Biden's head. This is so stupid. Donald Trump, even if he was bad, stupid, he was a womanizer, at least he called a spade a spade. He was not a people's pleaser. He focused on what was right. Had it not been for COVID-19, Donald Trump would have succeeded a second term. It's just that his handling of the COVID situation was bad. And then everything collapsed like a house of cards. Now let's see how great Joe Biden is. And mark this video. Keep this video as a reminder. I can assure you, Joe Biden is not going to do any jack shit. Unemployment will be high. COVID, everyone's blaming Donald Trump for COVID. Let's see what great stuff Joe Biden does. And let's see how much of improvement happens. And yes, you Muslims are very happy, no? Oh, Muslim ban is lifted. Yeah, travel to US. And let's see how easy it is for you. Now all the countries are going to sit and watch the drama unfold. Nobody trusts and believes a single word USA will say, because they know it's valid only for 4 years. So everyone's going to go to Biden and give lip service and kiss his ass. But yes, let me see how great USA is. Sort out your $1 trillion debt. Get the COVID to zero. Help the people get jobs. Improve the economy. Bring fucking unity. Then you can take the helm as the head of the table, as a leader of the free world. Your own house is in a fucking mess and you're going to sort out other people's houses. Go fuck yourself. It's like, I'm not fit. I'm a drug addict. There is family problems. My marriage is in a mess. But I'm coming to you as a guru who will solve your problems. What fucking nonsense. And then Joe Biden. And yeah, see, diversity. See, there's an African, there's a Mexican, there's a Latino, there is a transgender, there's a frog, there's a cat, there's a dog in my... so much of diversity. Yeah. Nice. Fantastic. How about having a dead body? How about having a paralyzed guy? How about having someone on a wheelchair? How about having someone who thinks he's a frog? One person who's tattooed. Oh, there's no representation of tattooed people in your administration. Mr. Joe Biden, you should have someone with a face tattoo. Then I'll agree. Anyway, these are my thoughts. Let me know yours. This is me signing off. Take care. Land of the free, home of the brave, la la la. I'll also say a poetry. Poetry, it's a great thing. I'll also say a poetry. Fantastic. Jennifer Lopez and Lady Gaga singing la 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 la. So that's a new thing in the admin. Fantastic, Joe Biden, fantastic. Old man. Okay? Take care. See you.